Hello and welcome back to your computer education lesson. I hope you had a restful vacation and enjoyed your puja camp to the fullest and are ready for some more learning to happen. In our previous class, we were discussing the keyboard and some of its important keys. So, are you ready to learn more about typing? Well, I sure am. Since we began learning how to type on the keyboard, I have been telling you a lot about the Word document. You are already aware of how the document works, but we will learn more about the features of the document in our forthcoming classes, starting from today itself. So, let us discuss our learning outcomes at the start of the lesson. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to open a Word document, type using the different features of the keyboard, apply previously learned concepts while working, and compose and type a paragraph about your city. Since we are learning about our city Kolkata in our EVS class as well. Before we move on to the demonstration, I hope you remember all about the keyboard, since even for working on MS Word, we are using the keyboard to type. And I'm quite sure that you have brushed up your skills and are quite good at typing. So let us go back to our Word document. So here I am, back to my computer screen. This is my desktop, and as you can see, my home page has a file and a folder. This is a Word document, and as I have told you, there are different ways to access a Word file. I can go and search it from the Start menu through Programs and Accessories, or if it is pinned in my important documents, or through the search bar. I can type Word and it appears. What else? How else can I open a Word document? I can use the right click, go to New and open a Word document. And if you are using the Word document very frequently, you can also pin this to your taskbar. Now, let us open our file. I had to use the double click to open my file. As you can see, I have a blank document in front of me. You know from our previous classes that I can begin typing in this document. And as I have already told you, there are different parts to the Word document that I will now talk about. You can see my cursor is in the font menu. When I click on this, I can choose the font that I want to type in. I have chosen Arial, and I am going to go to the next drop down box, which shows me the size of the letter, and here I can choose a larger size because I'm using it to demonstrate. I can increase or decrease the size of the letter from the two letters given here. You can see when I place my cursor on the bigger A, it says Grow Font, increase font size, and when I place it on the smaller letter, it says Shrink Font or decrease font size. I can also change my letter case from sentence case, which is set by default, to lowercase, which means all the letters will be in small or to uppercase, which means all the letters will be in capital. I can also capitalize each word. What does this mean? Every word that I type will begin with a capital letter. Where do you think this feature will be used? It can be used when I am talking about the name of a book. A toggle case is when the letters are all mixed up. Small and capital all jumbled up. Do you use this while writing? No, we do not write in this way. There are other features which I will be discussing later on, but for now, let me begin typing. Up until now, you have typed about various topics, isn't it? You have written about yourself, you have typed ordinal numbers, you have also typed about how you behave or what are the good things that you do to show that you are well behaved. In today's class, I am going to type about how I spent my puja vacation. So I begin by writing, I had a very different puja this year. I spent it mostly at home with my family. I also enjoyed the new experience of a puja camp. It was a quiet puja, unlike any other before. So this is what I had to say about my pujas. Would you like to write a paragraph of your own? You can always do that. Now, if I have to close my document, what will happen? It asks me, do you want to save the changes you made to document 1? I can click on save and the option of saving appears in front of me. I can change the name of my file and then click on save. You can see that my file has been saved on the desktop. But we will learn more about that later. For today, this is it. So, are you ready to start typing? Here are a few suggestions for you. For our first activity, you can type a paragraph about your city Kolkata. Include doing words and describing words to make your paragraph more interesting. You have learnt about these in your English class, haven't you? And if you have time to spare, you can try another activity. For the next activity, you may type the lyrics of the song Over the River and Through the Woods that you learnt in your last Western music class. Have you been revising the song? If not, it's a good time to revise. And a very good way to revise something is to write it down or type it up. Do you think you're up for this challenge? With these two activities, I would like to conclude my class. In our future classes, we will be learning more about the different features of the MS Word file. So until our next class, take care, stay well, and keep typing.